Alright, what you're going to do, you're going to take this wire and you're going to fish it towards the back here through this little rubber gasket, as you can see. And it's just going to come out, and then you're going to poke a hole through here, which I'll show you all that later, but you get the general idea. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this wire here, and you're going to fish it through. I don't know if you can see it. Grab that, fish that through. Make sure, keep in mind, not to break any of these wires in here, or pretty much you're going to have a dead halo. Especially do not bend these little tabs on these ends here neither. These little ends of the wires here are same thing. Dead halo. So you're going to do that. And then you're going to adjust your halo. I'm going to adjust it like so until it's kind of like an even gap on both ends. And then you're going to peel off the 3M tape. And it should stick just like that. I'll probably go show you as soon as I cut to a cutscene here. Or I'll just show you how to do it now. Okay, 1 second. Peel off your 3M tape as soon. Oh, yes, by the way, I forgot to mention when I showed you the 3M tape that this side here, this little clear part here, you might not see it, you might, but you shouldn't see it whilst the lenses are on. You also need to use 2 pieces. I don't know if you can see that, but 2 pieces. You cut a big piece, because they come in long strips, like that. You cut one in half. You cut 2 of them in half. And that should give you that. Here, gives you the 2 pieces you're going to need. But now that I peeled off the little protective cover things on my 3M tape, I am now going to adjust this and make sure that this is in exactly the spot I need it to be in, so it looks even and not kind of awkward that is off. Which I think it's about right there. If not, I will just adjust it like so. You still can kind of peel this off a little bit and move it around. Just don't do this too often or it does lose its stickiness, which is common sense once again. Okay. That's that. We have that there. Make sure that these are hidden behind there, and it should look like that. And that would be the first one. Now the second one's a little bit more trickier, like I said. This one actually calls for a little bit more finesse and a little bit more eye coordination to make it look kind of like, dead center. I don't even know if I got the other one correctly, so we'll try it and we'll see. As you can see on this one, I don't know if it's exactly correctly, but I got it as close as I possibly could. So don't be afraid that, it can be a little off. Like I said, these kits are not designed to be specifically fitted. They said this was for my car, but it doesn't fit perfectly. Because if it did, it would follow... If they did, it would follow this contour line here and up here and right here. Same thing with this and here. But since it doesn't, you gotta, make it work. I don't know. You gotta kind of make it work. So let's get started on the other one. And I will show you pretty much just general terms of the same thing. I'm gonna pull back this. You might actually have to take off your high beam light, which I'm going to do. Just makes it easier. Set that aside. Make sure you do not touch the bulb. Then you're going to peel this back just enough so you're able to fish it through without it getting hung on. So we're going to take this right here. Take our headlight. And we're going to take our angel eyes here, and you're going to do this. You're going to take one of these, and you're actually going to cut it in half. Because you're going to need 2 spots. going to be a total of 4 spots on this one. Cut that. And by the way, make sure you clean up any additional mess as you're going along. Makes it easier. As you can see, I'm kind of a little messy right now. So we'll just eliminate all of this right here. So this doesn't get confused with our pieces. And then you're going to take another one. You're going to stick one. Right here. Actually, you know what? No, I actually got that wrong. Right here. Definitely right here. What I should have did on the other one, which I didn't, I should have tried to trim this just a little so it looks, you know, so it's not completely visible, but, you know, these wires do kind of make it kind of a little bit of a hard task here. Make sure, kind of give it a little bit more lower profile so it looks a little bit better. You probably should have did that before, you know, but you know what? We'll just go as we go here. Take this other piece here. Fortunately, I've been left with an extra piece. So I didn't think I was going to actually make it with all the pieces I had. Take one piece right here. And then you're going to take these 2 smaller pieces that I had you guys cut. And you're going to stick them one here. Oh, shit. Right there. And you're going to take another one over on the other side. And this should hold your halos in place. Then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to fish it through. This one's going to probably be a little bit more trickier because it does get kind of hang up inside here. Kind of took me a couple seconds, but we will definitely get it. Peel back here. As I said, it does get a little hanged up here. Oh, by the way. There we go. Now that I have it in the correct spot, it's now getting it through. Whew. Come on. I think it's taking me a little bit longer than I wanted. There we go. Now that it's fished through, make sure that your wires are not crossed or not wrapped around, because it'll kind of set this thing up a little funky. Just take it and you pull it through, just like so, just to kind of snug it up. Careful not to pull too hard, or you will, once again, like I said, have a very dead halo. So, get that about right there. Now, the tricky part is actually aligning this halo well enough so, like I said, it looks even, or at least somewhat even on both ends. So, that's what we're going to do here. As soon as I get it, where I feel comfortable. I think it's going to be right there. Oh, right there. Which I know, it's kind of a pain, but that's just how it is. Yeah, sorry for the noise. It seems my dog needs a little coffee today. Peel off your tabs. Now that I have all of that there, we're going to align. Make sure that all your tabs are in. And they should look like that. Okay, like that. And that's it. Like I said, all you have to do really after that is poke your hole through your rubber gaskets, run them through here to keep them sealed, or, as my brother suggested once before, or you can run it through this spot here, which is for the European factory city lights. But either way you do it, it should work fine. And that's all it is to it, as long as you stick to the basic keys and make sure you have everything done right. But before that, I am going to stick a battery to these and make sure none of them are broken. We'll cut to a cutscene as soon as I get that ready, and I will show you to make sure. You always want to make sure you double check these, because the last thing you need is to get it all and put all that work in and then it doesn't work. We'll pause here and I will come back as soon as I have the battery ready to go.